You are tuned in to G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. It's a Sunday. I know y'all not doing nothing. Y'all not doing nothing. Y'all's waiting for us to get on here. So come on. Come get some of this good boxing talk as y'all usually do. As y'all can see, I got my right hand with me. You know what I'm saying? VP Shane. What's going on, bro?
Everything is good, man. Everything is good.
We had a good night last night.
Yeah, we did.
First of all, thank you for jumping on for me. I got stuck at work last night, so VP Shane, BoxingFirst Vlog held it down, for the channel. Really appreciate that. Before we get into,
The numbers that I thought it would be, to be honest.
say it again.
It didn't do the numbers that I thought it would be. Like when I last went live, remember I went live for the bar fight, that done numbers.
Well, the thing is, bro, you we were a big fish in a big pond.
Yeah.
You went on with that one, like you know what I'm saying. Um, you were the only one available. You were the only one there. Like you know what I'm saying.
You got background noise, by the way.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be there.
Cool.
We got DC3 the Boom Man in the building. He said, "Told you, LOL." Yeah, we say this.
You can say you told me, DC, but you could have put your prediction in on the thing.
Oh yeah, you gotta go on the site, bro. Yeah, hey DC3, I put some bread on there too. I'm a message you the ticket. I'm gonna send you a text message.
You could have been at the top, and DT3 you did call it, but you could have been at the top of the fantasy league, but you didn't make your
Yeah,
prediction.
nobody's on top of the fantasy league leaderboard right now because it was a draw. But um, we gonna before we get into Jermell and Castano, I actually want to talk about our good friend Rolly Romero, who some say he was impressive. Some people say they don't like his style. What do you think of Rolly Romero,
I
Shane?
mean, watching really, I mean, I'm not a big fan of his style. Doesn't really have great defense. Um, one second, he don't have great defense. I felt like he looked good because of his level of opponent, but yeah, I mean, I'm not really impressed by that. I wasn't impressed by that at all.
BoxingFirst Vlog. It says your device is not connected, so whatever you did yesterday, do the same thing so you can get in. I can't click the button. Why somebody said we're the old head blog first? He talk about Blunt.
Yeah.
Yo, pure boxer puncher beats him. Yeah, the thing is, yo, like that's why I want to give BoxingFirst Vlog the floor because if I didn't know no better, I would think Charlo was putting some major paws on
No,
Castano.
he's talking about Rolly fight.
Oh, the Rolly fight. He said pure boxer puncher beats him. The thing is, DT3. Here's the thing though. In order to beat Rolly, which is you're correct, but you have to have discipline and patience to go along with that. Because if you're a pure boxer puncher and you lose your cool and lose your patience, it's gonna be an ugly fight. You know what I mean? It's gonna be an ugly fight. Uh, Rocky Rodriguez,
So,
Rolly is a problem, but far from elite. Yeah,
don't see him as a problem. I don't know what weight class would be a problem at. I mean, it ain't 135. I think that for sure.
yeah. He said, "My bad, boxing first." He said, "The great Rollies." um, you know what? And the people that's listening right now, just tell me if y'all think I'm wrong. Rolly has the potential to be kind of like the new age Ricardo Mayorga.
That's a
Um,
name I haven't heard in a long time.
yeah. I think. Hold on a second, bro. Um, yeah.
By the way,
I
people in the chat, let us know if the audio is messed up by anyone. Like anyone's audio is messed up. Let us know because we won't be able to hear on stream.
yeah. But hold on. Let me get my guy in here real quick. BoxingFirst Vlog, welcome, good brother.
It's good with you.
You're a little delayed by maybe 2 seconds, so I'm gonna let it sit for a second. But I said that Rolly Romero he has the potential to be the next this era's Ricardo Mayorga. What you think about that?
Man, that's a hell of a name. I would say more like a Tito Trinidad.
I know you ain't compared Rolly to Tito Trinidad. Ought to kick you off this live. You just got here.
No, not you talking style. I meant in popularity, with the way he became popular as he started gathering the names under his belt.
I think you're talking about achievement. Are you not talking about achievement there? Like in terms of his level of achievement?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about his awkward style.
Are you saying style? Oh,
his awkward style and his
you could use Mayorga, or I was thinking even a Emmanuel Augustus, just tricky to deal with, but effective. No, effective. A funny style that was effective. You know what I mean? Not traditional. 1-2 behind the jab, slide. That sort of boxing. An awkward style that's still effective. Mayorga had an awkward style that was effective.
I gotta get these comments real quick. Chris G said Rolly is a meme. That is funny. Rolly fights like Deontay Wilder.
I don't agree with that.
YSL, hold on, because I'm gonna eventually have to get him in here. So there's only so much I can say to YSL. Boxing needs Rolly.
Now who called me an old head?
YSM called you an old head, but we're gonna get to that in a second. Hold on. Rocky Rodriguez, he said no, bro. Chris G said, I think Ricardo Mayorga is way better than Rolly.
I think when you look at ceilings, it's difficult to see where this dude's ceiling is because he's in a monster era. He's in an era where there's some killers. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Tank, Lomachenko. If he moves up to 140, Regis Kobe.
Emmanuel Tagu.
If you want
this Tagu thing, man.
Okay, but either way, he's in a monster era. That's my point. If that's the case, bro, I more see him as I'm trying to figure out
Hey Shane, can I interrupt you for a second, bro?
Go ahead.
That's why I compared him to Mayorga. Mayorga fought everyone from Oscar De La Hoya to Shane Mosley to everybody else, but nobody thought he was going to beat any of them.
No, but I don't think Rolly's that. I don't think Rolly's that.
You think Rolly better than that?
No, I think Rolly's going to be a hype job. He's going to get one big fight and lose. That's what I think he is.
But he's so much of a nemesis, though. He's so much of a nemesis.
I feel like he might be, and this might be being me dead serious. I think he might turn into a Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. That's me being dead serious.
Can I tell you where I disagree with you at on that? Chavez Jr. is the way he is because he's not dedicated to the sport. You can question Rolly's talent, but you can tell that he's dedicated to the sport. So I won't even disrespect him like that.
The truth is, the reason why I'm saying that is because really and truly, all it was he was built up to be something big. He had one loss and then he just declined. I kind of see that's Rolly.
But I think Rolly can get more opportunities though because of who he signed with. And the division, there's so many people that he can fight.
If he fights Tank, because that's the only person I can see him fighting at 135. If he fights Tank, he's going to get knocked out. Your career is done after that. Your career is never going to be the same after you get knocked out by Tank.
Right, but that's why I said I compare him to Mayorga because his career wasn't the same after he got touched up, but he kept on getting opportunities.
But there was no politics. Who else at 135 can you get?
Yeah, but if Tank knocks him out, then Al Heyman probably lets him go across the street.
Maybe.
Let me get to this last comment, and then I gotta get to business. Rocky Rodriguez, Rolly gonna make it ugly. He's a problem, but he's gonna lose to the best. Rocky, I agree, 100%. Now, I had the pleasure of actually listening to the live yesterday on my own darn channel. From a fan perspective. So I was very confused listening to it. I was and I put in the comment section, I said, how does people have it scored? Because I'm like, I'm listening to the live compared to my phone getting blown up, and I'm getting told two different things. So as the general of the channel, I'm gonna give my man BoxingFirst Vlog the floor.
Before you give it to him, bro, don't make it sound like that, because
I ain't finished. I got you. Listen, I got you. Listen, that was for the people that's listening. That's the first time these two have done a live where they're actually trying to do a live and trying to score a fight. It is not easy.
I wasn't even going to say that, bro.
No,
I didn't have it one-sided one.
No, I know. But here's the thing. It's not easy to do that. When you go live and you're trying to score a fight and you're going live, and I'm speaking from past experience, you're going to have to rewatch it. It is very difficult to do that.
Okay. Sort of respect when you were on live for
when I went for the good brother, and I would like to hear from you as well in terms of your commentary from yesterday. I'm gonna let you have the floor on what you thought about Charlo and Castano, and I also need your card if you got it. You got the floor.
I rewatch first. Let me put this out there. Live, I had it 8-4. After rewatching it, I got it 7-5. I still got Charlo winning. It came down to me to my reasons on judging the fight. I saw good defense. Charlo made this man miss a lot of punches. On the flip side, I saw Castano working when Charlo wasn't. So that was my judging him winning rounds. Okay, he's doing more work, even though it wasn't per se had the effectiveness of what Charlo was able to do. Because at no point in the fight did he ever have Charlo tangoing around the ring. So there's where who had more power. I mean, the man was in there shimmy shaking. I thought he was going to bust out in the goddamn crunk dance or something and shit. You know what I mean? Like, he was hurt. Talk to me.
Can I ask you a question? I was going to ask you, is it that he has no power, or is it that he has a better chin? That's the question. Because it could be that he just has
either way, but my point is his punches were not as clean as what Charlo was able to land and what showed out from what he landed. When Castano got that overhand right, or that short straight right home, it was a cool punch. It was the only punch that was available to him too. So he should have been lining that up a bit more, but you know, it is what it is. He got it in, and that was the punch to me that kept him in the fight. Outside of that, he did nothing else. His body worked, a lot of low blows, but you know, they wasn't calling them, so I ain't gonna say nothing about that. You know what I mean? But I just thought he wasn't effective enough to say he won the fight. The way I broke the fight down is this: Charlo did not lose the fight, Castano did not win the fight, and it wasn't a fucking draw.
Shane, can I get at that first, please?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna speak. Go ahead. I have nothing to say.
First of all, I'm glad that you rewatched the fight. That's number one, because like I said, it's hard to score a fight and actually run a live. So I feel like it's almost mandatory that you gotta, you know what I'm saying, even if you're on somebody else's live, I feel like you still gotta rewatch the fight. So I'm glad that you rewatched it. Second thing, as far as now, I don't know why YSM wanted to hear from you. And I'm pretty sure he'll be back in here in a minute. But I did want to let you know all that technical shit that you said Charlo was going to do. He ain't do none of that, bro. He did none of it. He didn't do none of it. Yeah, he didn't do none of it. But you know what, bro? Go ahead.
That's a lot of the reasons why Castano was winning rounds, because Charlo was allowing him to win rounds. You see what I mean? So you're right that he didn't heed the advice that I put out there. You know, a lot of people ain't listened to things I was saying, but the one key thing that I mentioned in my preview video was that when you hit Castano in the middle of his flurries, he stops punching. That was true. Charlo didn't jump on him when he had him, and he had him a couple times in that fight where he could have got rid of him. So it was, that's why in a way you could kind of take something away from Charlo, but at the same time you can't take away from the fact that he had the man two-stepping around the ring like this was, you know, Dancing on Air or you know, Soul Train or something. You feel me? So
hey Shane, you want to respond to that? You want to respond to that, bro?
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't disagree with him in the sense that you have to give Jermell Charlo credit, because I've been silent this whole time because I haven't disagreed with anything. And the truth is, you have to give him credit purely and simply because I've seen Castano fight. We've all seen Castano fight. Castano was a much more aggressive fighter than what we saw yesterday. The reason why he wasn't as aggressive as he normally is purely and simply down to the fact that Castano, Charlo got his respect early. You have to give him credit for that. You have to give him credit for that.
Yeah.
In terms of the actual breakdown of what Blunt's saying, it's the truth. When Charlo held his feet, he was losing in the pocket. Yeah, he blocked a lot of shots, but bro, he was still losing in the pocket. When he was moving, and as you said, Jeff, if he was disciplined to move the whole fight, use the distance the whole fight, he would have won that fight. But he didn't. He stayed in the pocket longer than he needed to, and that's why he made the fight harder than it needed to be.
Let me add on to that. Charlo didn't do anything Vlog thought he could do. He didn't do anything that I said he should have did. He like, when it come down to it, right? So Vlog said during the live that you know, basically Charlo can, you know, if he moves, if he basically moves Castano, he sucks going to the right. So he can pivot to the left, throw the left, you know what I mean, throw the left hook, throw it to the body, none of that. Like, he did none of that. I personally said he needs to be disciplined with the jab. He didn't do that. And like Shane said off camera, the announcers trying to make it seem like Charlo had a great jab. His jab sucked yesterday. It sucked yesterday.
Gloves all the fight. Like,
he was hitting gloves all night.
And there was no up and down with the jab. It just
no up and down. He was hitting gloves, and then on top of that, when it came down to it, like, the jab didn't set up anything else. No. Like, it was pointless yesterday. And then he didn't check his ego at the door like I told him to. He stood there flat-footed, and that's when Castano, like Vlog, like you said, like Castano started getting off.
He allowed
him to get off. Like, yeah, but even Derek James said, like, yeah, like, he allowed him to get off. That's on Charlo at the end of the day. That's on Charlo. The things that Charlo needed to do to win the fight, he didn't do none of it. And to be honest with you, I'm like, those 2 or 3 shots that hurt Castano in the fight is what saved him. That's what saved him. That's what saved him. That's what saved him in that fight. Like, and people talk like Charlo like this murderous puncher. When you look at his knockout percentage, it's only in the 50s.
No, but he got power though. He got
power, but he don't have like no murderous power where you could come into the fight and be looking for a single knockout.
Yeah, not to be looking for a single.
Let me hit you with this one, Jeff. So at what point in judging a match do we consider defense? As just boxing people, boxing fans. Hold on, just let me finish it. I'm gonna round it off real quick. But just in general, when does that come into play when you're judging round by round boxing, bro? And when I judged that match, I judged a lot of close rounds, even based on the fact that Castano wasn't landing rounds that he could have actually took, snatched and ran with. But the fact that he was being made to miss punches, to me, has to give Charlo points to a certain extent on judging that particular round. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't see a lot of that or hear, even get a sense of that from the fans, from the folks, Twitter, you know what I mean? I don't know, bro. So I'm just, that's a quick question from an OG. Do y'all even put defense in judging?
No, I will explain that. And that's a brilliant point. But this is the thing. If me and Jeff are fighting and I throw 50 punches and Jeff throws 3 punches, Jeff runs all of those 3 and he makes me miss 40 punches. I still landed 10 punches, so I still won that round. You might have had amazing defense to make me miss 40 punches, but I still landed more punches in him, so I won the round. That's the point.
Can I add on to that?
Go ahead.
That's why I said that's a judging thing. So go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead.
Look, with defense, right? Defense by itself is not going to win no round on my card. That's number one. We knew going into the fight, Castano was going to outwork Charlo. In order for Charlo to win rounds, Charlo was going to have to make the punches that he throws count.
You got comments.
I got you. He has to make his punches count. He can't counter with ones and twos. He has to counter with threes and fours. You didn't see a lot of that. So, yes, did I factor in defense in terms of determining a round? Yes. But at the same time, the rounds that I had Charlo losing is because he got outworked, and then the work that he put in wasn't enough to close the gap in terms of the work that Castano was doing during a lot of those rounds. So I did factor in defense, but it's hard to factor in defense as a primary thing when you're dealing with a volume guy like Castano.
But even on defense.
Okay, hold up. Shane, hold up. You just kind of like stepped on your foot a little bit. You said Castano throws a lot of volume. So if you're judging defense as part of judging that round, if you make a volume puncher miss X amount of punches, how can you not get credit for that, bro?
I didn't say I didn't.
A high amount of credit. No, I mean, no, I'm talking. I mean, no, a high. You kind of almost was saying because he threw a lot of punches. You're not entertaining the fact that this guy made him miss more than he's averagely missing. It's not just that. So that's not just part of judging.
No, it's not just that. You're making it seem like it's just that. It's not just that. What I'm saying is if he's displaying good defense, that's cool. But when you got a guy like Castano that's throwing at the volume that he's throwing, and I would say Charlo's probably throwing at least 20 to 25% less shots in a round. When he throws, he got to land. When he throws, we got to land. And we got to be consistent. We got to be consistent with that. Because if it's a guy like...
Let me point this out. Let me point this out to you. Saying that Charlo's punches were not harder. He didn't have the more effective punches in that fight.
Only in the 3 rounds.
Only the 3 rounds where he hurt him.
Ain't that enough to win if it's a close fight?
Hell no, it's a 12-round fight, bro. 12-round fight.
Right, bro. Hold up, bro. Listen to me. Listen, you're not listening. It's a 12-round fight. Listen to me. I just went over this with your boy Shane early this morning. If the fight is so close, don't you have to go back to the moments where the fight where one person took advantage, showed out, was more impressive? You cannot be like, this man got tangled around the ring.
It's scored round by round,
so
bro. It's scored round by round.
Okay, so you had Castano winning. What was your card? I didn't even get that from you. What was your card?
7-5 Castano. I can argue 8-4 Castano, but mine's 7-5.
Wow, wow. You sound like Steve Farhood. Are you turning mainstream on me, huh?
Listen, it's Vlog. Let me tell you. But let me tell you something, bro. Vlog. Let me tell you something. Your scorecard is the same scorecard as the guy that had it 117, 111, and everybody wanted him drug tested. But I'm mainstream.
I didn't have it 117, 111. I had it
116, 112. Live you had it 116, 112. You had it 8-4.
Yeah, live at that. I think I had it 8-4. I did have it 8-4 live. But again, even during if you go back, even during the live, I was saying there's a round or two that I was leaning, where it was like, damn, man, Castano, you know what I mean? He was doing some things in that joint, but you know what I mean? That's what made it close. Yeah, cool. So at the end of all that judging.
No, go ahead, bro. Finish up. Go ahead.
So at the end of all that judging, yeah, you gotta have you gotta have some a cap. You gotta have something that was like, yo, this was a big moment. There's moments in the fight that will make the whole fight. I'm
gonna say this real quick. Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm gonna say this real quick, and then I'm gonna get in the comments real quick, and then we can continue with. I think what you're doing is you're bringing an overall perspective when we're talking about round by round. Like we literally talking a scorecard. We
Exactly.
talking round by round. Right.
That's
you
what
said
I mean.
you literally said to me those
you
three
don't even
moments
want
in
me to get.
Go ahead.
Yeah, those are the moments that stood out that edged him for me in the fight, which made me come out with a 7-5 scorecard. Those are the moments that stood out to be like.
But those moments happen in 3 rounds, bro. There's 9 other rounds. What happened in the other 9 rounds?
During those,
that's why I asked you.
Nothing that did. Hold up, and I'm about to answer your question. Absolutely, Castano did absolutely nothing that said he won 9 other rounds.
You need glasses, bro.
That's what I mean. Glasses. The fight was that close.
You need glasses. No, you need glasses.
I was sitting here watching the same fight everybody else was watching.
Bro, listen, your scorecard was so crazy. I'm gonna tell you this. Even in the Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Even in the Castano highlights, they were trying to show him doing good work that was fucking terrible. Bro, come on, man. You can't listen. Come on, bro.
Hey, Vlog, I'll tell you this before I get in the comments, bro. I'm gonna tell you this before we get in the comments, bro. Your scorecard was so fucked up during the live. I really didn't know what was happening during the fight. I literally was asking, what's the scorecard? You might be one of the few. You, that 117, 111 judge, and maybe about 4 other people was telling me that Charlo was winning the fight. Everybody else was telling me Castano.
He was.
I didn't have, because I had it.
Shane had it a draw, by the way.
But I'm gonna read you my scorecard
after he watched it over again.
But when I watched it live, bro, I watched it 7-5. And if you listen to what I said, I had it 7-5. And the round that Charlo hurt, Castano hurt Charlo, I gave to Charlo. I changed that after because obviously I watched that. We'll go into it. Just go to the comments.
Let me go to the comments real quick because they get kind of crazy. Chris G said, I think I blew your phone up. Chris G definitely blew my phone up. Jose 619 Diaz, what's going on, bro? He said Brian won that fight. YSM, said that's why I wanted to hear from him. Yeah, explanation. Charlo isn't disciplined enough in his game plan and doesn't listen to his corner. That's a fact. He definitely don't listen to his corner. That's 100% facts. Hold on. I lost my place. Give me a second. All right, Brenda Jackson in the building. Big shout out to you, bro. Castano edged it, if not a draw, easy. Rocky Rodriguez, Charlo gives many of his technical advantages away.
Right.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Brenda Jackson, defense should at least give a clear indication of how effective someone who is throwing more volume is. I understood what you were saying. He kind of typed it kind of wrong, but
can I just respond to that?
So sound like Jackson.
The reason why I say that that's a one-sided comment is because what you got to understand is when you talk about defense, you also have to counter in the fact that Castano was blocking a lot of punches as well. He was blocking a lot of Charlo's jabs. Yeah. Is that not defense? Is that not defense?
That's what I'm saying. It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street.
Again, we talking about defense that, all right, I'll give y'all that. That just cancel out each other defense. Who had the more effective punches in that fight?
Castano outside of
those
3 shots. If anybody in the chat, anybody in the chat.
What?
Bro, you're talking about 3 shots.
So at what point, hold up. Off of what you just said, what point did Castano have Charlo dancing around the ring?
I'm gonna give you that. It's a 12-round fight, bro. I'm not taking that away from you. 1 shot don't win you a 12-round decision. I don't know. You haven't given me, bro. You haven't given me that close. Bro, you haven't given me anything outside of the 2 times he hurt Castano. You haven't given me nothing.
He controlled the ring, bro. What you talking about? Castano never backed him up against the ropes. He fought when he wanted to fight the whole fight.
Bro, he put himself
and he wanted to fight on the ropes.
That's dumb, though, bro.
That's their James ain't in there fighting.
That's dumb.
What are you talking about, bro? He did not, bro. What is you talking about? You telling me that's bullshit? You telling me, bro? You telling me somebody can't fight off the ropes and win a fight?
That's dumb. That's dumb. He was losing, though. He was losing on the ropes.
Are you answering? You're not answering my question,
bro. You're not answering my question. You don't fight on the ropes if you don't have to. That was dumb, bro.
Okay, that's cool, but that's not what happened. We're not talking about what he should have done. We're talking about what happened and how
he wasn't
did it
losing
go
on the
down.
ropes, bro.
Him
He wasn't losing on the ropes. He wasn't losing on the ropes.
He lost some points on the ropes. He lost.
Bro,
He lost
losing on the ropes?
Points on the ropes.
Bro, he was getting touched.
So every time he was on the ropes, he just lost. Every time he was on the ropes, he just lost.
The majority of the time, he was getting touched up, bro. He was getting touched
bro.
up. Can I get your scorecard, please? Can I get your scorecard,
bro? You about to make me disrespect that dude, Castano. He's a dump truck, bro. He's a dump truck, bro.
Your emotions are getting involved, bro. It's a
dump truck, bro. Y'all about to make me disrespect that dude. Bro, that dude did not win that fight, bro. That dude did not win that fight, bro. He was out there winging, bro.
I got 5 cheesesteaks right now. He win the rematch. 5 of them. Right now.
Oh, when we get the jaw cracking, we ain't got to do the cheesesteak. We gonna go right to the thing. You dig?
Okay, all right, cool.
But I'm on it. This was all a setup for the rematch.
Let me point 1 point out, bro. Let me point 1 point out. And the reason why I say and I had it a draw. I didn't see a one-sided to either fighter. The fact was he was fighting on the rope against what his corner was asking him to do, and there's a reason why his corner kept saying move and not fight off the rope, because when he was moving, he was clearly controlling the distance. As soon as he held his feet, Charlo was out. Castano was out working. That's just a fact. Castano was out working.
Let me get through the rest of these comments real quick because I'm mad behind. Preem, what's going on? Preem, what's up with you? Brendan Jackson, that's when you look at overall connect percentage. We'll get to that in a second. Swaro in the building. What's going on, player? Brendan said no, dog. Supreme. He said Charlo should have went to the body more. Brendan had a 7.5. Castano. Tony's reviews is in the building. Big shout out to you, family. He said he had a 6'6", 114 a draw. Supreme said it was a fair draw. Brendan Jackson, just take who did the more effective work round by round and leave it at that. Preem said running back. Brendan said all the extra stuff need not really apply. Supreme, Charlo didn't win, just only 3 rounds. I had it 6-6. Tony's reviews. Here goes the rounds. Castano 1, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Charlo was 2, 5, 6, 10, 11, and 12.
My one for Castano was 1, 3, 1, 3. I can't even see it right now. 1, 3, 7, 8, 9, 4. That was mine. That was Castano. And the rest was Charlo. I had 2, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11. Charlo.
Okay. So, hey, Tony reviews. We respect that. You actually put the rounds down. We respect that, bro. We respect that a lot. Brendan Jackson. I was speaking generally on the defense thing. We got you. Preem said Tony's reviews agreed. Tony's reviews. Castano damn near dropped Charlo at the end of the third. Hold on. And we're going to get to that in a second. BoxingFirst Vlog. We're going to get to that in a second.
We're going to get to that.
Let me get to the rest of these comments. Brendan Jackson is round by round, not by who had more shots you thought were the hardest punches at certain spots in the fight. Brendan, hey, you see that, Vlog? That was for you.
That was for you. Listen to me, bro. You can't teach me nothing about this sport, bro. I know how to judge this sport, bro. I watched the same fight that you telling me, bro. You can't listen to me, bro. I'm cutting down. All right, let me respond. You can't tell me how to judge the fight that I'm looking at. I'm not looking at the fight through your eyes. I'm looking at the fight through my eyes, and I'm judging the fight based on what I know how to do and what I know is winning a fight based on what I'm seeing. I did not see Castano do anything that was effective enough to say he won that fight. I'm telling you, Charlo did not lose the fight. It's just that simple, bro. It's not difficult.
One question.
Can I get some rounds out of you, brother? What rounds you gave Charlo?
1 second, just 1 second.
Go ahead.
Can you honestly say, and this is me being honest, can you honestly say, and we were all on live, can you honestly say you scored that fight without emotion? Honestly.
Bro, that's all I do with boxing. I get emotional when people try to tell me I'm not seeing what I'm seeing. That's what makes me get emotional. You can't tell me what I see. That's my thing. I'm not looking through your eyes.
And you were still kind of
no, I'm just saying. Yeah, I do, because I love the sport that much. Because I actually fight, so it's like people that a lot of people that judge boxing are actually people who squabble games is like -10. You know what I'm saying? So that gets you kind of a little bit heated up under the collar. You understand what I'm talking about?
Bro, but you're not. Hold on, Shane. Hold on, bro. We're with you as far as the 3 rounds that Castano got hurt. All I'm asking, brother, is the rounds that Castano didn't get hurt. What rounds did you have Charlo winning? Because you keep pointing out those 3 moments, and I'm telling you, it was a 12-round fight.
Okay,
I just want some rounds, brother.
Okay, I gave Charlo the first round. I gave Charlo round 3, 4. I think I gave Castano 5 and 6. Charlo 8, 9, 10, and 11. So Castano won like middle rounds, early rounds.
Well, I don't know.
I think he won late. The last round Castano won on my card was 7.
So you had Charlo winning from 8 to 12. You had Charlo winning from
damn
8 to 12.
on damn near all the way out. Yeah, 12 iffy. That's what I'm saying. 12 could have bought it to the 7-5 for me, but at the time on the live, I had him running away with the fight. And this not even counting. Hold up, this not even counting 2 10-8 rounds that you wanted to be real good about the judging. You could be like, that was 10-8 rounds, man. The bull was on ice skates out there, bro.
Bro, ice skates don't get you 10-8. Knockdowns get you 10-8.
And while we're on
one of the judges, hold on. How can you say that? How can you say that? That's untrue. What you just said is so untrue because one of the judges did give him a 10-8 round.
Yeah, he's on crack. It's the 117, 111 guy. He's on crack.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't smoke crack, nigga. You know what I mean? I smoke trees.
I said he did.
I smoke fruit. Yeah, I'm just saying. And I had it as close as he did. And we off the God-given fruit.
Bro, while we're on the topic of knockdowns, so I have to say, going by the rules of knockdown, just the rules. If the ropes keep you up, it's a knockdown.
It's a knockdown, and Charlo got knocked down in the 3rd round. It should have been a knockdown.
1 second. I didn't see any difference from what Terrence Crawford done to Kell Brook to what Charlo done to Castano. I didn't see any difference.
The ropes held him up in the 3rd round, and he didn't get that.
I didn't see any difference. And nobody was complaining when Crawford done it to Kell Brook. So why are people not saying it now? That's all I want to know.
But the refs don't even call that. The refs don't even call it. They don't call it.
They called it in Kell Brook.
They called it in the Kell Brook fight. Yeah, they called it then. But yeah, like let me get through these comments. Yo, I see that's why I like having all of us on here because it's sparked up. And Shane, I think you be in the middle of the screen for a reason.
I don't even talk that much. I'm not even talking that much.
No, Preem said Charlo damn near dropped Castano in the 2nd. Yeah, that was a great shot. Great shot. Brendan said Charlo got himself backed up, worked on the roots plenty from round 1 to 9. It was just unnecessary, man. Like, I don't know why Charlo was doing it. I just don't understand why.
But bro, my question to you after saying that, was it not effective from what he was doing on his end? Was he getting mauled to the point?
Bro, he was getting
So he wasn't getting shots off with his back against the ropes?
He wasn't getting the better of the exchanges, bro. That's my point. I'm not saying he didn't have moments. Okay. He wasn't getting the better of the exchanges.
That's the difference in the judging. You saw something different. I saw something else.
Bro, when he was moving, he was getting the better of the exchange. When he was standing still, he wasn't. So I don't understand why you just don't move the whole fight. Because if you're winning when you're moving, I will move for 12 rounds. Bro. That's what I would do. It's easy work. You could have won 12-0 if you moved for 12 rounds, but you stood still. I didn't see one exchange Castano won when Charlo moved.
Charlo could have made this. Charlo could have made this a 10-2 fight. He could have made this a 10-2 fight.
Easily.
He could have easily made a 10-2 fight, and that's why I'm getting on him so bad. Because I'm like, he's the better fighter. He is the better fighter. All around, he's the better fighter, bro.
He don't have no temperament. That's the problem.
Yo, he has no chill button, no discipline. he's the better fighter, man. But when you're not disciplined, you let a guy like that stay in the fight. Hold on.
You are on crack.
Hold on. To be honest, Tim Tszyu will knock out Charlo and Castano. Bro, you know what, Tony's reviews. Just answer me this question. I know I'm behind in the comments. Tell me if you're available to jump on, because I definitely want to hear your explanation as far as that. I'm not even going to get into it. Preem said, I don't eat meat yet. I will take that bet. We can come up with something else outside of a cheesesteak.
I don't eat meat
it out. Yeah, Shane don't eat meat either. So hold on. Sento's Boxing. Big shout out to you, family. He said, what up, and salute to the panel in the chat. Salute to you too. He said, get the stretcher ready. That's funny. He said, Brendan said, so throwing and landing more, which you cannot honestly say Charlo was doing, didn't win Castano the fight. I guess that's for you.
But I would agree with Blunt in that sense. I don't think Castano won the fight because, in my personal opinion, we can't ignore the fact that Charlo, whilst he did win those 3 rounds, and the other rounds he was getting out work. He also got Castano's respect in every single round. Bro, we've seen Castano fight. He normally just walks through the front door and just gets the work. He did not do that in this fight, and that was down to good work from Charlo.
Yeah, it was good work from Charlo, but did you expect anything less when 2 of the top guys in their division fighting? You really thought Castano was just going to walk through Charlo?
And I thought Castano would outwork him every round. And even if he got
you said Charlo got his respect. I said you didn't think Charlo wasn't going to get his respect?
I thought even some people, even if they get the respect, they still go forward. I thought Castano, even after getting hit, would still be in the pocket getting the shot.
How often you seen Castano on the back foot though?
Probably only
exactly my point. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Just because you on the back foot don't mean you winning a fight, bro. What the?
It wasn't voluntarily.
That wasn't the point.
It wasn't voluntarily. I don't think Charlo was on the back foot out of volunteer. He wasn't volunteering to be on the back foot. I just thought he was on the back foot because if he wanted to be on the back foot, he would have used movement the whole fight, which he didn't. Which told me that he didn't want to be on the back foot. He just couldn't move forward.
If he would have listened to me, he'd have won 10-2. He'd listen to the game plan. He'd have won.
So you saying that because Castano forced him to go against the ropes the whole fight? Every time he went up against the ropes, it was because what Castano was doing. Because Castano hit him in the mouth so hard. Castano hit him so hard that I can't go nowhere but up against these ropes.
Can I ask you a question? Hold on, Shane.
No,
Shane. Hold on, Shane. Hold on, Shane.
Get to your comments.
BoxingFirst Vlog. Can I ask you a question, good brother?
No.
Can I ask you a question?
No questions. Get to your comments.
When is the last time you seen Charlo on the ropes in a fight? Can you answer that for me, brother?
We can't.
I'm asking you a question.
I seen him on the ropes against in the Harrison fight. He was on the ropes against Harrison. And in points to that fight.
Not for 12 rounds. Not for 12 rounds. He was on the ropes damn near the whole fight. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying. I can't argue with you. Y'all right.
Listen,
I'm wrong.
All I'm saying is if Charlo never spent a good amount of time on the ropes at any fight in his career, but he decides to do it against Castano ain't the reason.
No.
Castano not the reason.
No. Dude did not do nothing that to me had Charlo like, oh fuck, I'm in danger.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
At no point in that fight did Charlo ever fight as if he was in danger.
Let me ask you a question.
Did Castano fight? Did Castano fight like he was in danger? Yes, he did.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you a question. 1 second. And this is a good point, and I just thought of it. In the entire fight, even when he got Castano hurt, when did Charlo ever stay in the pocket and trade going forward? Going forward. When did he ever going forward stay in the pocket and trade? In any of that fight? When did he go forward and stay in the pocket? So give me a round. I need to, because if you're saying he voluntarily went back then you have to show me when he voluntarily went forward, and he went forward at will, and I didn't see that. I didn't see him go forward at will. I didn't see that.
So all of y'all are saying, so basically what it boils down to me is y'all keep saying because Castano went forward, he won the fight.
No.
So you can't win on the back foot. You can't counterpunch and win a fight. You can't win a fight with your back up against the ropes. You can't win a fight that way.
You can.
If you're losing the exchange,
so after y'all agreeing to that, I judged his victory based on that, based on what I saw. I saw him against the ropes, but I also saw him doing good work with his back against the ropes, not getting caught with him.
Did he do the better work?
Because he was landing the harder shots. He was landing the harder punches.
Vlog, this is where me and you go right and left. Derek James himself said two things that go against completely everything that you're saying. And he's the trainer. He said, number one, Charlo was on the ropes too much.
And he should have moved more.
And he should have moved more. That's number two.
We all agree on that. We all agree on that, bro.
Right, but that's what I'm telling you. You're saying, hey, you can't win on the back foot. I'm saying, yeah, you can win on the back foot. Do you have to go on the front foot to win a fight? No, you don't have to. But if the man's own coach is saying, hey, it's not beneficial for us to be on the ropes, regardless of whether it's 55, 45, 50, 50, that's not a good spot for Charlo to be in. If he's the power guy, if he's the more established guy, why is his back on the ropes, bro? It doesn't make any sense.
That's the way it makes sense if that's the way he chose to fight. And if you look at the fight, bro,
that's dumb. Would you give him that strategy? Would you give him that strategy, bro? You know,
bro,
boxing. Would you give him that strategy?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have gave him the strategy. But
exactly.
If he chose to use, I agree with your point, but that's not the point of what we talking about. We talking about what happened in that fight, judging what we saw in that fight. Y'all judged it based on the fact that y'all gave Castano the advantage because he came forward. He threw what seemed to be more punches. To me, you might have threw more punches, but you missed a whole hell of a lot too, bro. And the punches you landed were not harder than the punches that were landed on you.
I
judging the fight,
I saw the fight a draw. So I saw the fight a draw.
I'm gonna get to the rest of these comments, but the reason I'm just like, yo, I just don't understand some of the fight that you've seen is because the man on coach said he needed a knockout to win the fight. His own coach said it.
Because that's what they told him. That's the same thing they told fucking Tank. That's the same thing they told Tank.
But Floyd told him that he's not Floyd. He's not Tank coach. Derek James don't.
It's all the same. It's all the same thing, bro. And they didn't lie to fucking what's the name either.
I'm just saying, if what you're saying that we were supposed to see is that true, your own coach shouldn't be telling you need a knockout to win the fight.
I didn't see a pound for pound number.
Bro, the only thing I can tell you in response to that is I'm not his coach. I did not watch the fight through his coach's eyes. I watched the fight through my own eyes, and I'm judging what I seen based on my vision, my concept of what's an advantage, what was a disadvantage, who did more, who landed better, who had the stronger punches, who controlled the round. In a lot of the situations, Castano followed Charlo to the ropes. Castano wasn't jabbing Charlo back to the ropes. He wasn't throwing heavy hooks from the middle of the ring and Charlo had to double step back and, I'm up against the ropes, now I'm getting bombarded. Where was this happening at, bro? At what point in the fight did Charlo get mauled to the ropes and stay getting mauled to the ropes?
Go ahead, Shane. I'm
glad you brought that point up, bro. And this is the thing. So Charlo would take a step back. But what Charlo was trying to do when he's taking a step back, he's throwing this weak, lazy jab. And naturally, he's using that jab as a rangefinder. And you were right. Yes, Castano was following him. But what happened was because his jab didn't have nothing on it and it weren't landing, Castano's going to follow him. And as he didn't pivot, as we both agreed, that means if you keep stepping back, eventually you're going to end up on the ropes. Because you're not pivoting left or right. If you keep stepping back, eventually you're going to end up on the rope. And the reason why he ended up on the rope.
We agree on all of that.
1 second. The reason why he ended up on the rope was because Castano was catching the jab, so he couldn't go forward. That's why. Because Castano was catching the jab, he couldn't go forward. If he goes forward, then Castano's there in the pocket to exchange with him, which is going to lose the exchange. So he had to give up real estate. That's basically what happened.
So you saying the guy that got rocked in the fight was going to win the exchanges if they really just stood there and went toe-to-toe?
No, we were saying Charlo would win the exchanges.
No,
he just said that Castano would have won the exchanges.
If they're in the pocket,
you saying Castano will win the exchanges, Shane?
If they're in the pocket and they're trading in the pocket, I'm going to give Castano the better in terms of outworking the opponent. I'm not talking about a single, bro. If you land a good power shot, you land a good power shot. That you can land a good power shot and hurt him. We saw that. I mean, in terms of overall outwork and landing a punch.
Let me be clear. If it's an exchange between Castano and Charlo, I'm taking Charlo in the exchange.
If it's a bang bang, then yeah.
If it's a bang bang, I'm taking Charlo.
I'm not talking about a bang bang. I'm talking about if you are in a pocket and we're pocket fighting, you're not picking Charlo over Castano because he's only looking for one shot. So how can you pick a guy in the pocket to outland someone who's only throwing one punch?
Yeah, but it's two different things though. You said a bang, I said a bang bang. I'm taking Charlo. You said overall work. Yeah, Castano's gonna throw the more shots.
I brought up the point. So you brought up a bang bang. I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about.
You said bang bang. I ain't say bang bang.
No, my point. I said I was disagreeing with you when you said bang bang. I said if it's a bang bang, then obviously I'm gonna give.
Okay, I got you.
My point was if they're in an exchange. An exchange doesn't mean a bang bang. Exchange means they're in an exchange. It could be 5-6. It could be if they're in the pocket. It's pocket fighting.
But I don't think it's smart. I don't think actually when you say that, bro, like it wasn't smart for Charlo to be on the ropes, and it wasn't smart for Castano to be in exchanges with Charlo neither. Like neither game plan is smart in the pocket. Neither one of them is smart. Neither one of them is smart. Neither one of them is smart for either guy.
The whole fight, and he was in exchanges the whole fight, and that's what got him.
Charlo wasn't, but that's the thing though. Yeah, in the pocket while one guy's on the ropes is completely different than being in the pocket and both guys is in the middle of the ring. It's two different things. Feel what I'm saying? Yeah, it's two different things. Yeah, go ahead.
But they're still in an exchange though. That's the difference. They're still in an exchange.
But if Charlo was on the ropes, it's less things he can do coming off the ropes. If he's in the middle of the ring, it's more things he can do. He can pivot to the right. He can pivot to the left. He can do different things. When you're on the ropes, you were just in one spot.
Something that we don't do, that he don't do. Like we're still asking him to do something that he don't do. What's going to end up happening is if they were to exchange in the middle of the ring, I'm very confident that unless Charlo landed something powerful, because Charlo would end up giving up real estate and stepping back. I
will agree with Vlog on this one. If they get into an exchange, Castano's in more danger than Charlo is. Vlog, can we agree on that?
Well, that's on a single though. Of course, that's on a single. Of course, if you're talking about a single, of course you are.
Vlog, can we agree on that?
I agree with you. I agree with you.
You're just talking about a different.
No, both of y'all making valid points, but what y'all are failing to understand is you have to judge what you see. That's the only thing we can do. We can talk about what he should have did, what was wrong that he did do. What did he do that won the fight? And that's what y'all asking me. And I'm telling y'all, the work on the ropes was good work. To me, he landed the cleaner shots. When you got a guy that's throwing 5-6 shots, they landing off the elbows, they grazing the forearms. Nothing was clean. The only punch he landed clean was a little overhand right, bro. He landed that probably 6 times during a 12-round fight.
Charlo's biggest technical deficiency is he has no thinking. Jeff said that as well. But that's not taking his ego. He didn't want to.
Yeah, he started using, for me, he started using that uppercut too late. Should have been using that uppercut way early because the bull was coming. As soon as he got on the ropes, the bull was inviting him to hit him with the uppercut, but he wouldn't throw it.
Because this comment's going to get blunt started. He said, I fight too and saw the fight too, bro. Tony's review says, only 10-8 if you hit the canvas. That's not the truth. That's not the truth, bro. If a judge ever gave me 10-8 round and I didn't get knocked down, I would be seeing him after the fight. The truth is, bro, if their rules are very simple in boxing. if the rope keep you up, it's a knockdown. That's just the rule. I'm not saying I agree with the rule, but that's just the rule. I don't agree. I'm not saying I agree. That's neither here nor there. That is just the, if you go by the rule book of boxing, the rule to keep you up is a knockdown. That's just me being honest.
If you look at that rule, bro, that rule don't make no sense because the ropes are part of the ring. The ropes are like the ref. It's just part of the environment. So if the environment keeps you up, that's the guy got to finish the job and get you down on the ground. So you can that's an iffy rule to me. That's kind of like
I'm
that's
not
like
saying I'm just saying that's the rule. I'm just saying that's the rule.
Yeah, I get you. That's a rule that's just
The rope can't save you just like the bell can't, right?
Depending on the state. Depending on the state. Go ahead, Shane.
But
well, I guess there's a standing 8, but the ref has to stop the action, which is the same as touching the camera. Which is my point. That didn't happen yesterday. Back 3-5, I don't know what he's talking about, but I guess he's agreeing.
I don't know what he's talking about, but it's great comment.
Lanny Jackson, Charlo simply wasn't doing enough work from one. I don't agree with that neither. I thought Charlo was doing good work as well. I feel like people didn't see what Charlo was doing either. I feel like a lot of these guys just expected less of Castano, and Castano done much better than what they thought. So all of a sudden they do the wrong.
Can I speak on that real quick? Can I speak on that real quick?
Go ahead.
Brendan, let me reread the comment. Charlo simply wasn't doing enough work from round 1 through 9 to win the rounds. Now, I know you've listened to BoxingFirst Vlog and myself go at it in this live. This is the one thing that him and I think we're going to agree on this one. Charlo's the better fighter, right? He's the better overall fighter. Better physical talent, Charlo. All Charlo had to do was follow a certain game plan to make the fight easy. Castano's not. Wait, hold on a second, bro. Hold on. Castano's not winning this fight unless Charlo cooperates. So we're getting on Charlo simply because if Charlo's on top of his game, this is a 10-2 fight. If Castano's on top of his game, we're talking 6-6, 7-5 on top of his game. If Charlo follows a certain game plan, this is a 10-2 fight.
I disagree with that. The 6-6 stuff. What I would say though is when you watch the fight, and I agree with you, Charlo's the better fighter, the better technical fighter. But what I would say is most important thing, you can be a better fighter, but if you don't stick to the game plan, it doesn't make a difference. One thing I would say is even after getting hurt, Castano stuck to the game plan. I can't say the same thing about Charlo.
No,
Charlo
I agree.
the game plan. And that's what got Castano so much rounds. The fact that even after he got hurt, he was still there and he literally was disciplined enough to stick to the game plan.
Vlog, how you feel about the comment I just made, brother?
Bro, my mind is not on that, bro. I'm stuck in the realm of judging what I saw. I get you. Everybody, you right. Dude is right. He felt like Charlo didn't do nothing from 1 through round. Everybody is right on how they feel. I'm the eyeball in the room because I'm seeing it from a different angle. That's what make me stick out in this boxing game. I don't look at it through you guys' lenses. I look at it from my own. And I saw Charlo's back against the ropes and him doing excellent work. Excellent work for somebody that doesn't throw a high amount of volume. So in response to the volume he was receiving, he threw back. He also got himself off the ropes without having to tie up, without having to do anything dirty, low blows, pushing off. He was stepping off the ropes, off of combinations, bro. It was not like the ref had to come bail him out or the end of the round bailed him out.
Yes. 1 second, please. I want to ask you a question. You remember when Spence, was backing up and put his back touch rope? As soon as his back touched the rope, he pivoted, span out, and put Spence back on the rope. That's excellent work on the rope. I didn't see that once yesterday. I didn't see that one.
Let me.
So you didn't see him step off the ropes at no time. He never came off the ropes.
I didn't say that. You didn't listen to what I said. I said I didn't see him pivot.
He didn't. He's not.
I didn't.
All right, bro. He put his own back against the rope, bro. He put his own back against the ropes, bro. He never found the distance that he.
But hey, Vlog, can I ask you a question?
He did good work.
Can I ask you a question, brother?
Yes.
Yes. With his back against the ropes, did he do better work than Castano with his back on the ropes?
You know why I'm gonna say he did better work? Because Castano was missing too many punches from the advantage position. He had the advantage. He's on the outside. I got this dude pinned. Shouldn't be able to slide. I should be able to throw hooks. I should be able to throw body shots, which again he was not throwing and landing. Nothing. His combinations were coming, but it was nothing landing, bro. I was not seeing 3 punches out of 5 punch combination landing. I was seeing 1 punch out of a 4 punch combination get off, and that was the right hand.
What was Charlo?
Everything
was Charlo landing off the ropes? What was Charlo landing off the ropes?
Enough to get.
That's what I did.
He landed enough to get off the ropes. Okay.
Why was he there to begin with?
My thing is, if he didn't land, there would have been no reason for him to have room to get off the ropes. He landed enough that your boy had to give him space. Your boy had to give him space so he could get off the ropes.
Hold on, Shane. Shane, hold on. You want to know, Vlog? You want to know why I'm giving you this line of questioning, yo? First of all, because you're my brother and I love you. That's number one. Number two, where did you have Charlo on your pound for pound list before this fight?
5.
He was up there just based on the championship and the accomplishments. And remember,
where you had him at?
I had him. I think if I'm correct, I had him in the top 3. If I'm correct, but that was a little while ago.
Yeah, so you had him in the top 3.
But remember, I did not say it was just based on his skills. It was based on the accomplishments too. Got you.
Understood. Right. I'm with you. All right. You had him based on your criteria. You had him in the top 3. Can we all agree intelligence comes into play when we factor in pound for pound?
Oh yeah, bro.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So
yes.
So this is the reason why I'm asking you so many questions, and this is the reason why I'm being so hard on Jermell Charlo. The way Jermell Charlo fought that fight, he fought that fight like a club guy. And I'm gonna tell you why. Number one, he did not use the jab. He wasn't effective with the jab. Number two, he did not move around the ring. No angles, no nothing. Number 3, no pivots, no nothing. Number 3, he gave his opponent the advantage without his opponent having to work to get the advantage because he was putting himself on the ropes. Hold on a second. Hold on, Shane. On top of that, if you touch the ropes, cool. But he stayed on the ropes for long periods of time and he didn't have to. He didn't clinch. He didn't push off. He didn't do nothing. So the reason I'm being so difficult when it comes down to Charlo is because in terms of following a game plan and intelligence, he fought like a club fighter. He did not fight smart at all. He didn't fight smart at all.
And the reason why I give you my reason why he didn't smart fight.
Hold on. Let me let Shane go real quick and then go ahead, Vlog.
How is Blunt and Jeff or whoever coming up with a better game plan and a more tactical game plan than the person who's supposed to be pound for pound top 3? That's all I want to know. How the hell is people like us coming up with a better game plan than someone who's supposed to be pound for pound top 3?
That's why I asked.
Go ahead. I thought the whole event was a setup for a pay-per-view, bro.
It still ain't no pay-per-view, bro.
I think they was all in on the setup for a pay-per-view.
It still ain't no pay-per-view.
Yes, I'm paying $100 to see this next one. Oh yes.
Well, you pay my $100. You pay my $100 too, brother, because I'm not paying no $100.
What?
Is there a rematch clause?
Hell no.
There's no rematch clause. No rematch clause on this video. Tony you says, I'm sick. My dude, I don't have the voice to go back and forth. I can jump on your live some next time. Okay.
Sometime next week. Okay.
My only point is that if anyone is going to dispute the draw, the edge would have to go to Castano. I get you. If Charlo would have listened to Derek James and pressed on the gas, Charlo would have done Castano in. I don't know about that.
That's why I said it was a
Tony's
setup for the pay-per-view, bro.
You bugging.
Because he could have murdered him.
Get well soon, definitely. Michael Batts Jr., good point. Scoring punches aren't necessarily the most devastating punches. You can't ignore the fact that Brian landed more scoring punches. I'm all for a draw, but there's no way Charlo won, in my opinion. That's your opinion.
That's how I feel.
Supreme, a lot of punches from Castano was blocked by Charlo. That's a fact. No, Brian went forward, landed more punches and kept his opponent from landing as many or finding as many advantage positions to throw punches. Okay, I get you. Charlo should have smothered him. I don't think that would have been the correct idea, to be honest. In fact, Charlo's defense is what kept it a draw. A lot of the time Charlo spent defending punches came at the apparent expense of him not throwing many of his own punches. That's actually a good point. Tony's reviews. Man, Castano false. Ryan Castano was finding a home for the right hand with a decent frequency. Charlo had the tools to do much better than what he did yesterday. It was kind of disappointing because I felt he could have done more. Personally,
D Hodges.
I thought Castano could have done more. I won't even lie.
D Hodges. My God.
I was more disappointed with Castano than Charlo. I won't even lie.
Can I speak on that real quick? Just off of what you said. I was more disappointed in Charlo, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead.
I feel like Derek James is one of the best trainers in the business. But if you don't listen to your trainer means absolutely nothing. That was one reason I was disappointed. Second thing, I had a feeling because he was fighting at home, he wasn't going to do the necessary things to win in terms of emotionally, you know what I mean, and doing things from a discipline standpoint. The basics like BoxingFirst Vlog talks about all the time. Just having solid basics, a solid foundation. Charlo didn't give us that. Castano, I was impressed with what he did because he got rocked multiple times and he still found it within his chest to actually bring the fight. It was just Charlo on his A game wins this fight.
The reason why I was disappointed with Castano, and I keep it real, and this one thing I'm surprised Blunt hasn't brought up yet. Castano had the ability to get Charlo against the rope, but his accuracy was so off. And we normally see Castano's accuracy much better than that. And I expected his accuracy to be better because if his accuracy
credit Charlo defense. Credit Charlo defense.
I know. Credit
Charlo defense is solid.
And give him credit for that. That's why I said I was more disappointed with Castano. Because to be fair, I picked Castano to win on points before the fight.
Yeah, me too.
And I thought he was going to get outworked, as many people thought the fight when I had it a draw. But personally, I wasn't convinced with Castano at any stage with him, even though he got his back against the rope. So I just wanted to see more clean work. And I agree with Blunt on that. Bro, you got to land the shot when you got him there. Lando. In the third round, he landed it. And that's how he hurt him or rocked him or whatever you want to call it. He didn't do that once after that because he just wasn't as accurate.
Charlo just left a lot to be desired in that fight. Like, he left a lot to be desired in that fight for me. I just know that he's better than that. Like, he's say
that, bro, but then look at what Blunt said. In my personal opinion, the better defensive fighter was Charlo. In my personal opinion, the better offensive fighter was Charlo.
Yeah, but the thing,
Castano's offense was just volume. There was no goodness to it. There was nothing good about it other than volume and willpower. Boxing isn't about willpower. It's about your ability to land the shot. And Castano wasn't landing as much punches as he wanted to.
The rounds. I think the rounds that Charlo won, I think he won the rounds because he was the better fighter. I think the rounds that Castano won is because Charlo helped him out. And I feel like Charlo helped him out a lot more than Castano. Like, he helped him out a little too much in this fight. He helped him out a little too much.
Did he help him out, or do you just you're asking him to do something that he can't do.
He can keep his back off the ropes. He can keep his back off the ropes. Charlo can move. He didn't do neither. He didn't do neither one. He made this fight more difficult than what it had to be. And I'm not saying that Castano won the fight because I feel like Castano is the better fighter. I'm not saying that at all. I feel like Charlo's the better fighter.
But you know what then? I'll say he can move, but then you can move, but you also got to land offense. You got to remember that as well. If you think about it, the only time Charlo landed offense was actually when he stopped moving. He didn't land anything when he was moving. He was just moving.
Yeah,
you don't win a round by moving.
I don't have Charlo on my pound for pound like Vlog does, but I do hold Charlo to a high standard. And I know Vlog holds his top guys to a high standard. I guess the reason why Vlog and I have been kind of going back and forth on this one is just I feel like he's not holding him to that top 3 standard that he usually does. And I feel like he's doing it because he picked him to win. I feel like if it was a different fighter under normal circumstances, you would hold them to a higher standard. I don't feel like you giving him the smoke that you usually give. You giving him a pass today. You giving Charlo a pass. You giving him a pass.
You know why? Now why I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm giving him a pass on the criticism because I think he won the fight, bro. Sometimes you fight down to your competition. Sometimes does not mean you lose to that.
It's a unification fight, bro.
Hold on,
it's a unification fight,
bro. Again, the circumstances are correct. You're correct. I'm just saying in this instance, it seemed to me he fought down to Castano instead of fighting up to the historical level.
You can't fight down to the best fighter you've ever fought.
That's the best fighter he's fought, bro. I can't give you that. I can't give you that.
I can't say that.
I can't give you that.
Dude ain't better than Tony Harrison. Y'all are tripping.
Yes, he
Dude
is
not better than Tony. You are, man. Tony Harrison will box the brakes off this dude. Tony Harrison will box the brakes off this dude.
Bro, I will put my check. I'll put my paycheck on that. I'll put my paycheck on that, bro.
Any money.
I will put my paycheck on that, bro.
Any money.
Boy, I hope he get this fight. I hope that man can get this fight.
Bro, I will put my paycheck on that. Ain't no way Tony Harrison.
Man, Tony Harrison will box the brakes off this dude.
You crazy. You crazy. You crazy.
Absolutely smoking. Bro, you're talking about the same Tony Harrison that just threw his last fight. The same one he just got walked down in his last fight. No way, bro. He got
that fight, bro. You know, hold up.
Come on, bro.
That fight, the man wasn't right. You know what I mean? Difficult year. You know what I mean? He get a pass on that fight. Tony get a pass on that fight.
What about the
giving out a lot of passes today, brother?
What about the E.K. Smith fight? What about that fight?
Come on now, Jeff.
You giving out a lot of passes, bro.
That's pops. That's pops, bro. That's pops. So come on now,
bro. If that's the case, he shouldn't jump in the ring because he can use that excuse for the rest of his life.
We correct. I agree with you, but that's not saying that same fighter at his top level will lose to Castano.
What about the E.J. Smith fight? What about that Jarrett Hurd fight? What about those 2 fights right there at the same of the dome? What about the other fight that he lost and he got knocked out in the 4th round? Bro, you can't. Bro, I see him walk down every
Castano, man, y'all giving this dude Castano too much credit, man. That dude is not that good, bro. He is. You know what he showed me. You know what he showed me. Listen to me. Listen. Let me. You know what he showed me last night? He showed me he was a 17 fight vet. That's what he showed me.
Bro, Kodo, can I respond to that, good brother?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Brian and Shane probably know where I'm going with this one. Brian Castano's top 2 guys is probably better than Charlo's top 2 guys as far as resume. Even with 17 fights.
That's cool. I give you whatever you say. All that's fine, well and dandy. All that's fine, well and dandy.
I will put my paycheck up. He beats Tony Harrison before the tragedy happened. After the tragedy happened, there's no way Tony Harrison beats Castano.
No way. There's no way on God's green. I'll bet anyone. Bro, I'll bet anyone any money. I'll bet Harrison. I'll bet Harrison himself. I'll bet Harrison himself.
There's no way he beats Castano. He ain't got the gas tank for it. He ain't got the gas tank for it.
Bro, this guy will get walked down throughout the whole. Bro, there's no way. There's no way. No way. There's no way. If Castano, if Charlo himself couldn't keep Castano off him, how the hell is Tony Harrison gonna do that, bro? Come on, man. Let's keep it. Let's just be honest. There's no way. There's no way.
Oh, we got some WebMD stuff going on here. Supreme said, anytime Tony's reviews, try some garlic soup. Tony's reviews, we hope you get well soon, man. Brendan Jackson, LOL, come on. Brian was definitely walking them down. Preem said a lot of them punches was missing Charlo.
Yeah.
Preem said
I've been saying that.
Pound for pound for me.
You're crazy.
Brendan Jackson,
Salute.
I got the fight playing right now. That's Preem, that's my guy too.
He's got him pound for pound number 3. He's smoking smoking. That's what he's smoking.
That good Arizona Kush.
Exactly.
He said, true, he didn't fight that fight like he wanted to be undisputed. Brendan Jackson, Charlo can't be pound for pound number 3 if there are multiple fighters up there in the rankings with a better fight IQ that what he showed last night. His fight IQ.
Can I comment?
Yeah, comment on that, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
He can be number 3. You know why? Because he still got 4 straps, homie. Why he can't? Tell me who else on your list, Mr. Jackson, got 4 straps?
Just Taylor.
I said Mr. Jackson.
He said Mr. Jackson.
I ain't said nothing about.
He said Mr. Jackson, Shane.
Yeah. I'm get to jumping in here defending nobody, fool.
VP Shane Jackson out this joint.
Charlo ain't in my top 5. Charlo ain't in my top. He might be in my top 10, maybe, but he's not in my top 5. No way. I can name him in my top 5.
We're gonna have to argue that because I want him off my goddamn pound for pound list on the website. But we'll talk about that later. My man D Hyde is rematch.
What?
We definitely gotta get a rematch. For sure.
Ask D this. Are you paying for it, D? I'm paying for it. Jeff said he not. I'm trying to get a quick little survey going in the chat. Who paying for this rematch? Because it's gonna be pay-per-view.
Ain't gonna be no damn pay-per-view, man.
Because Charlo said he's
man, you are tripping.
If he goes for the knockout, it could be interesting.
He said Castano boxes his head off.
Definitely ain't gonna move. That means you're talking about.
So now, hold up. So now y'all turning Castano from a aggressive power punching volume fighter to a boxer. Okay. Okay.
I don't think.
I'm not Brendan Jackson. I'm not Brendan Jackson.
I'm just saying. I'm speaking. I'm not speaking directly to you. I'm just saying it to the fans, to the Brendan Jacksons of the world.
Brendan Jackson, that's for you, brother.
It's funny that you said that because Jermell Charlo was saying this as well. And I'm like, bro, I just see Tony Harrison get knocked out against Charlo. I see him get knocked out against Hurd. Who was the other guy? Willie, what's that guy's name? I can't even remember his name. He fought him before he fought Hurd, and he got knocked out.
You talking about Monroe? The tall dude. No, not
Willie
Monroe. He's talking about no, it's not Willie Monroe. That's the southpaw. He's talking about is it Willie Nelson?
Willie Nelson.
Remember the tall, skinny dude vlog?
Yeah, he's
that.
And in the EJ Smith,
he got caught.
In the EJ Smith,
I think he beats Castano, man. Castano is not hitting as hard as y'all think he is. Harrison beats Castano because he's a better boxer. Now, can he take the money shot of Castano? That's the question. And I'd have to give Castano the edge on that. But can he catch him? Your boy Harrison nice when it comes to.
Lara is a better boxer than Castano. He still caught him. That's the thing. Lara was a better boxer than Castano. But Castano,
man, Lara. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Lara has not been the same since the Hurd fight. So that Lara that we saw against Castano had about 6 years added on him after that Hurd fight. So he's not at the same level, bro. I give him credit for the victory because he got the victory, but I wasn't impressed. I also wasn't impressed that he wasn't able to get rid of Teixeira, and he's a power puncher. Teixeira is thin as wind. Thin as wind.
Who's gotten rid of him, though?
Huh?
Who's gotten rid of him?
What's his name got rid of him? What's his name? The guy that took that middleweight, Curtis Stevens.
Who?
Curtis Stevens. He stopped him early in to
Yeah, it was early in his career. Yeah, it was early. Yeah, it was early. Yeah, that was super early. D Hodges will do. Hold on. I don't know what I meant to decode that one. Hold on. Castano boxes Harrison's head off. Oh, Brendan, hold on.
He's saying there's mad bread to be made.
Okay. Oh, it's mad bread to be made. Okay, hold on. Brendan Jackson, you listen. Just because we think Castano will beat Harrison does not mean we think Castano is going to outbox Tony Harrison.
No.
That's hell no. Hell no. Tony Harrison is the better pure boxer. Let's get that clear. Before I get to the next comment, hold on. Before I get to the next comment, please put a 1 in the comment section if y'all enjoying this back and forth that's going on, man. Like this is like you're not gonna get this nowhere else, man. Put a 1 in the comment section if you like what you're hearing. You know what I'm saying? Brendan Jackson, I'm gonna get on the live in a little bit. Don't worry, okay. And I'm gonna let you and Vlog go too. D Hodges, no male ever do that. Not in my lifetime. What are you talking about? Laura's not the same. Didn't he just win the WBA belt by first round KO?
That was regular.
Hold on, hey, Tony's reviews, man. You better than that, bro.
You
better than that.
That was a regular.
Yeah. Put a 1 in the comment section if you're enjoying this live, man. Put a 1 in the comment section if you're enjoying this live.
I have to be real with it. I think I'm being dead serious. I think Tony Harrison, Charlo saying that Tony Harrison is better than Castano is quite ironic to me because Tony Harrison's claim to fame is beating Charlo in a fight that Charlo didn't think he won. So that doesn't make sense to me. Because if you look at Harrison's resume, the only win on his resume that he has that's notable is Charlo. And Charlo didn't think he won the fight. So how do you think he's better than Castano? It doesn't make any sense to me. It's quite ironic that he said
it. Is Charlo still number 3?
Fights.
I agree with that, Vlog.
Don't you understand that, young buck? Styles make fights.
I'm not talking
the style.
About
listen.
I'm not talking about style.
Yeah, that's why you asked me. No, bro, listen to me. You asked me a question. How did I come up with it? And I'm about to answer you. Styles make fights.
Charlo came up with it. Not you. I said
oh, well, he must have heard. He. You know why? Because we telepathically on the same level, and he knows the good shit about boxing that I know, so he spoke for me.
So then why did he pivot in the fight?
Shane, hold on.
Because he was being hard-headed. You know how twins are. I got twins. One of them twins is gonna be hard-headed as fuck. So he's the hard-headed twin.
Yo, a Vlog. Listen. This new age. Bro. I know. This new love you got for Charlo, man. Let me give y'all a little bit of backstory. I like to tell y'all my off-camera stories with these two guys. These are two guys I talk to the most off-camera, and that's not necessarily the case with people that do, lives with people and all that. But these are two people I talk to the most. Vlog, I have to give Vlog credit, but it's going to go against everything he done said today. The Charlo and Tony Harrison fight, Vlog and I were on the phone for most of the fight, right? Well, most of the fight, bro. Yeah, we was on for most of the fight. So I think we got off the phone with like the last 2 rounds left. And they made the announcement that Tony Harrison won the fight. BoxingFirst Vlog was the only person to call me directly after the fight. He said, yo, I think the judges got it right. He said, I think the judges got it right. I think Tony Harrison won that fight. And then he was the first person to say it. And then Teddy Atlas was the second person to say it. BoxingFirst Vlog got on the Charlo train. Vlog was like, I changed my mind. Charlo did win that first fight. I'm like, I said, Vlog is ride or die for real, man. Like,
ride or die, baby. You understand me?
I got people putting 1s in the comment section and they ain't even commented.
That's why I have to say about Blunt. When you watch the fight, I could clearly tell that you had an emotional connection with. You wanted him to win, and there's nothing wrong with that. But that clouded your judgment. That clouded your judgment.
Yo,
I don't see how it do, bro. I wanted Cal Nagy to win, but
bro,
he was doing shit wrong in that fight that got him knocked the fuck out. So that I don't think that clouds your judgment if you see what you see, bro. You only see what you see.
What fight did you just say? What fight did you use as a reference? What fight did you just use?
I was saying Cal Nagy, Hellenis.
That's because he got beaten convincingly, bro. He got beaten convincingly.
And he was doing, and if you listen to my videos about him, he was doing exactly what I was saying would get him in trouble because he punches over himself. He don't have his legs under him, and I swear to God, all Hellenis had to do was step on that side lane, and he caught him right down the side street. Because your boy was leaning all over the counter.
These outlandish fights.
I'm moving on, man. I can't deal with no Kalnaki talk today, man. I gotta move on. I'll talk to you off camera about that, man. Tony's reviews. I think Tim beats them all. I make these wild claims, and 99% of the times they come true. LOL. You definitely put an LOL behind that one, brother.
I don't know where you see that because I've seen Tim fight.
I'll be right back, fellas.
Okay, go ahead.
Tim Zoo ain't stopping him.
Tim Zoo's a good fighter. Tim Zoo's a good fighter, but here's the thing though. With Tim Zoo, it's levels of competition. Once you step up to another level of competition, your fights is not going to be the same. You know what I'm saying?
And he's got a massive question mark. You can say you can knock someone out, but can you take their punch? That's another question. Can you take a Charlo punch? Can you take a Castano punch? That's a whole different story.
Yeah. And boxing, we go hard. He put a 1 in there, brother. You gotta add a comment, man. You gotta get in on the conversation. I appreciate that you enjoying the show.
Like I had this, and I say this again. I had to fight it. And go ahead, Shane. Go ahead. And after watching the fight a second time, I just feel like they have to run a fight back. Definitely.
Yeah, they gotta run it back. They definitely gotta run it back, man.
Like, I was never a fan of 154 before, but now I'm more of a fan of it. But I just feel like Charlo himself, he done himself proud yesterday.
Like I feel like you know the thing that's crazy. The strategy that he had for Castano, I feel like he could have pulled that off against Rosario and still won the fight. The way he fought against Rosario, I felt like he should have employed that style against Castano. He'd have made the fight a lot easier for himself. It pains me to say this stuff about Charlo because I'm a Charlo fan. Like I know I'm coming off like I'm not a Charlo fan. I am a Charlo fan, but when I'm a fan. And I think you're top level. When you make things difficult for yourself or you fight in a way that's not smart or like a high IQ, I gotta call you on it. I gotta call you.
Can I ask you a question? Mm-hmm. You say Charlo's a top level fight. You can agree with you. Is Castano a top level fighter?
Do I think he's a top level fighter? Yeah, I think at 154, yeah. At 154, yeah. But yes, at 154, I feel like Castano is one of the top guys at 154. Yeah.
So when you bear that in mind, I feel like Charlo done better than Castano. I thought it was a draw, but I thought Charlo done better than Castano.
In terms of what?
If you look at the overall fight, in my personal opinion, when you watch the fight, Castano fights a certain way, and he didn't fight that way because of Charlo's respect and Charlo's defense. In my opinion, Castano normally is much more aggressive, throws much more punches, and has much better.
But you gotta factor in the level of competition. And how many times have you seen a guy get hurt in a fight and they completely don't do nothing afterwards? They go in the shell mode.
I get that.
Castano didn't do that.
I get that, but to me, I still feel like after you got success, round 10, after round 9, round 8, bro, I just feel like you're in the fight. It was a close fight. You hurt him, he hurt you. at that point, you got to push the pressure. And I just wanted him to push the pressure a bit more. And to me, all of this idea of Castano being people expecting a blow up for Charlo, I don't know why people expected that. Because if you're talking about a 12-round fight, I expect Castano to win that 10 times out of 10. If it's 12 rounds, if I'm guaranteed the fight to go 10 rounds, 12 rounds, I think Castano should win because you land more punches. But the reason why he didn't land as much punches because he didn't let his hands go as much as, and he didn't connect as much as he usually does. And I was disappointed with that. That's why I thought before the fight Castano would win. After the fight, I was disappointed. I was disappointed with what I saw from Castano. I won't even lie.
Can I say this real quick? This off topic. I literally just got a message on my phone. This is the power of YouTube, the internet, and all that. I literally got a comment about a video that I did a year and a half ago.
That's funny.
That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? But yo, everybody that's listening, man, please go register at the website g5jeftv.com. For the people that don't know, now you know. Go on the website, picks. You can pick your favorite promoter for the month, rankings. We got news, we got articles. If you are interested in writing for the site, send us an email at contact@g5jeftv.com. Contact CONTACT at g5jeftv.com if you are interested in being a correspondent for the channel, and that means actually going to fights and covering fights for the channel. Let us know you're interested at media at g5jeftv.com, MEDIA at g5jeftv.com. We are branching out and taking things to the next level, and we want to know if you want to be on board. Go ahead, Shane.
The fantasy league, so it's all to play for because no one got the prediction right this week. So if you go on the site right now, you're gonna see everybody with 0 points because everybody got it wrong. So
so we got a fantasy league going on as well as far as the picks and everything, and you know that's just gonna lead to more stuff. But my panel know what I'm talking about, but yeah, it's gonna lead to more stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got another comment here. Rocky Rodriguez, he said Floyd versus Chino 1 was close because he traded unnecessarily and put his own back on the ropes. Same thing Charlo did.
The difference with that is though, Floyd is more comfortable with his back against the ropes than Charlo.
And he had and Floyd, I don't necessarily agree with that example. I understand what you're saying, but I don't agree with that example. Because Floyd's skill set is completely different than Charlo, and the thing is, Maidana don't bring the same type of problems that a Castano would. But Chino was more so he threw punches and angles. He was definitely a candidate for a dirty shot. Things like that.
So, he'll punch you with any part of his hand that you can punch.
Yeah, like he will hit you with an elbow, a forearm, like he'll do whatever. So a guy like shots, that, hip shots, the whole nine. Like, and the thing is with Chino, you got to make him run into stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make him run into stuff. So I understand what you're saying, but the concept is a little different. I probably wouldn't have went with that example. You know what I'm saying? But I do hear what you're saying.
What was that fight similar to in your eyes?
Charlo and Castano. If I had to compare it, that's a good question. I might have to think about that one. I can't think of one off the top of my head that really sticks out to where it's like really similar to that one. That's a good.
It's a tough question. I'm trying to.
Yeah, how you ask the question? They ain't got an answer for it.
Because I was wondering myself.
Go ahead,
what Charlo should have done is what the OG did against Kelly Pavlik. Let that aggression go against the fighter. You see what I mean? that just and I swear, bro, he didn't even have to use the jab, bro, to get this shit done. Like I mean, now I'm starting to get a little bit irritated about a lot of the things I didn't see.
Thank you. That's all I wanted, brother.
That's all I mean, now I'm thinking about it, bro. And then
smart, right?
I even on the live yesterday, bro, I was highly upset when he did not go get him, because he should have went and got him. And it was like, man, why are you stepping off the gas right now, my dude?
It looked like he's trying to pace himself.
No, it's the 10th round.
Bro,
I'm
talking
about before that. I ain't talking about the 10th
right
round.
There. I'm like, that's what I was like, yo, bro, like, what is you doing, bro? Like, are you knowing this going 12? I didn't say it was going 12.
Blunt was dancing at that point.
He had the boy. I told you, boy, he had the boy in his church shoes walking around on the floor with Vaseline on it.
Yo, this dude quotables, man. You need to put them on shirts, bro. For real, you need to put them on shirts, man. For real, you know the thing that's crazy, y'all. Like the fact that I had to listen to y'all, like as just a listener, and I'm not actually running the show. Like it was just different. I was just like, yo, I'm like, if I didn't know who BoxingFirst Vlog was, I'm like, yo, he got rent money on Charlo. He got rent money on Charlo. That's how you was coming off yesterday, bro. I was just like, yo, he got the rent money, the gas, he got all that on Charlo tonight.
I'm just right now, yeah.
Go ahead.
I was 20 seconds behind Blunt yesterday on the live. So when he was doing the dance move, it was actually when Castano was doing the dance move.
I'm like, yo, and the thing that's crazy, I'm getting hit up on the phone, right? So they like, yo, I'm like, they like, yo, Castano winning the fight. I'm like, nah, I said, I'm watching my own live on my own channel. I'm like, they saying Charlo putting in that work. I said, hold up. I'm gonna put names out there. Chris G hit me up, like, yo, Castano winning the fight. I think Will hit me up. Will Stokes hit me up. Matt hit me up. Like, now me and Matt was going for the draw. Like, we was going for the draw because we had money on it. But
he would have been a top of the table, right?
No, that's the thing though. Like, actual bet versus an actual prediction versus what you bet might be something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the thing that's crazy though, I was just like, yo, I'm like, if I ain't no vlog, I hope he would have won. Cause I'm like, it sounded like he had some mad bread on Charlo last night, man. I was just cracking up. They like, yo, they was like, Chris G was like, how your own live misleading? I was like, I don't know. I said, I ain't watching the fight. I ain't there.
You know what's so funny? There was a dude in the crowd that looked just like Stay Ready. I swear to God.
Oh, yeah, he was telling me that. He said Stay Ready. He thought Stay Ready was in the crowd. Big shout out to Stay Ready Boxing, too. That's my guy right there. Let me get to these last couple comments so we can get up out of here. John Manziel, what's going on, bro? He said Castano won 8 rounds last night. Wow.
You need to give us some of that, the zone money.
Yeah, the ropes held Charlo up in the 3rd round. That was a knockdown. Now, I do agree with that. But, yeah, you must be getting that the zone money, player. Give us the connect. The CompuBox numbers were garbage, and the announcers were biased for Charlo. I
didn't think the announcers were biased. I just thought the announcers were trash. I didn't think they were biased.
I just think they were garbage.
They said that Charlo had a good jab. I didn't think he had a good jab. I think that was probably his weakest weapon.
Yeah, I think they're like, everybody got to step up their announcers. The only good announcing crew out there right now is ShowBox. ShowBox actual announcers are the best in the business. Like they not flashy. Rafael Marquez, Barry Tompkins, and what's the other guy name? I forgot his name. Steve Farhood. Those are the 3. No, but he's not. No, but he's Farhood. Farhood is bad on the big cards. When he's on the ShowBox cards, he on point on the ShowBox cards. I don't like Farhood on the big cards. But Tompkins and Rafael Marquez,
keep it solid. He was 50-50 last night. as far as calls and the way he saw it. Because even if you gave Castano the fight, he had Castano up 4 fucking rounds, bro.
What I couldn't see, which I found crazy, was after 10 rounds, he had Castano up 4 rounds. I'm thinking, what? I'm not watching the same fight you're watching,
bro. Like Steve Farhood might have had it 50-50, but BoxingFirst Vlog had it 90-10 for Charlo during that live yesterday. I said, my God, I said I need parts.
I was calling that shit. I was pretty fair, bro. Because at the end, I was only off of my real scorecard by 1 round. I had an 8-12 on the initial reaction, and then when I went back,
you weren't looking at what Castano was.
You gotta listen. I got a whole different perspective of my own live, listening to it just as a listener. Like I wasn't listening to it as just a host or whatever. Like I'm just like a regular guy. Oh, I found this live. Let me jump in here real quick. Like I had people on my phone telling me that they thought you had money on Charlo, bro, based off of what you were saying yesterday.
Bro, I'm telling you, I seen good work happening with the man back against the ropes. I seen your boy Castano missing a ton of punches. And he got his head almost knocked off a couple of occasions where one of the judges made it a 10-8 round. You could have did that twice in the fight. Just saying.
But the thing is, bro, Charlo wasn't talking like he won the fight. Derrick James wasn't talking like he won the fight. Spence thought he lost the fight. There's a lot of people that felt like he lost that fight, bro. I'm just saying, I'm not knocking your opinion. What I'm saying is your opinion is not clear. Exactly.
It's clear to me. Exactly. It's clear to me.
That's all that matters.
I'm the one watching it. Yeah, that's right. I you know me, bro. I live in my own world, baby. I don't follow nobody, baby. I can't be a general following a bunch of other motherfuckers.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Let me get through these last couple comments. I said Castano was blocking everything with his hands. I feel like both guys played good defensively. For so much volume from Castano, I feel like Charlo played good defense for the most part. Castano, like outside of the shots that he got rocked with, and that's like credit to Charlo. I don't feel like he did a bad job either for a volume guy. Usually volume guys have pretty bad defense, but I thought Castano was tight for a good amount of the fight.
You know why his defense was so tight? Was because he got hit so well.
He was careful. Yeah, he looked both ways before he crossed that street for sure. Jay Banks, big shout out to Jay Banks. Yaz at Showbox. Lennox Lewis will put you to sleep. Yo, any panel with Lennox Lewis on it, I'm putting it on mute. Lennox Lewis is the worst. Charlo won rounds 2, 8, 10, and 12. Wow. I gave Charlo a 10-8 in round 10. It's subjective. Some people did. I know Vlog definitely would have gave him a 10-8. Me personally, I wouldn't. But okay, I can respect the people. I can respect the people. I can respect the people that did it.
If they really want to get me hardcore to judging, I'm a 10-10 round guy too. So the first round to me was 10-10 because neither guy did anything to take the round.
But you gave Charlo the round.
No, I'm just saying if I wanted to be the way I am, you know how I am with boxing, bro. If you don't do shit, I'm not just gonna give you the round. And nobody did anything. But in a fight of this magnitude, I'm thinking you gotta have some sort of
I agree.
You know what I mean? 100%. Like this is the magnitude fight, but
it's no way you can.
Too many judges do cop out 10-10. They cop out over 10-10.
Yeah, if you get started with it, no, but Vlog, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%.
I agree with you. I'm not saying you personally, but I like judges are incompetent. Like they will get if it's a close round, if it's too close, I'll give it a 10-10. I don't like that. You gotta be
you know the one thing I want, and I'm gonna get this last comment, we're gonna get up out of here. Yo, I wish they made judges available to the media, yo.
Oh, bro, I wish.
Bro, bro. Hey, yo, hold up. We got a special guest. Hold on. John Manziel. Castano was blocking punches with his hands and dominating the action. Charlo did nothing against the ropes. Charlo threw get off me punches. I hold on, vlog. We try to get up out of here. I ain't gonna let you go in on that. Speaking of judges, we got maybe the worst judge in history. Adelaide Bird, 117, 111 in the building. What's going on? Says swing round, knee buckle, championship rounds. If y'all don't know who Adelaide Bird is, that's the woman that had 114, Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez. For the people that don't know.
Obviously, this is not the same Adelaide Bird.
Right, correct.
But what I would say is, if it is the same Adelaide Bird, your husband is as trash a referee, and if you not judging,
you don't like Robert Bird, man. You don't like Robert Bird.
Trash.
Yo, Robert Bird, man. Yo, I think Robert Bird do security at the local pubs, man. Like,
Robert Bird and Adelaide Bird, they be smoking the finest crack before they
Yo, man, Castano landed a few punches in round 1 in the last minute. I gave Castano the first round just because like Charlo just didn't do shit. He didn't throw shit. He didn't do shit.
Nobody done anything.
Nobody did nothing, but Castano did a little bit more than. But neither, in a general sense, neither one of them did nothing in the first round. So if I wanted to get on Vlog's boat, that would have been a 10-10 for me for round 1. But you can't give a 10-10 in a unification fight. So Vlog, I do agree with that. But listen, man, this has been a great one, man. Hour 47 minutes plus, man. This is one of the best lives we've had in a minute with all three of us on here. You know what I'm saying? Definitely go to the website g5jeftv.com, man. We one of the few boxing channels that actually have a website that's interactive. You know what I'm saying? My guy BoxingFirst Vlog, he's back being active on his thing. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, Adelaide Bird back at it. He said, "Bless up, y'all. Appreciate you." The fact that we started talking about judges and then somebody named Adelaide Bird came in, like, that's crazy. Yeah, big shout out to Jay Banks. So BoxingFirst Vlog, man, give him your social media, bro. Give him your channel and all that good stuff, brother.
Man, everybody know I'm right under the title BoxingFirst Vlog on IG, Twitter. Getting back to working on YouTube. Got another banger to hit y'all with tomorrow. Your boy Josh Taylor, the boy, what's the boy name? The manager, what's the boy name? Eggenberger, the boy from Money Mayweather and them. What's the manager's name?
Ellerby,
yeah.
Ellerby. You said Eckerberger.
Yeah, him.
You smoking the finest.
You know I'm over here on cloud 9, homie. Anyway, but no, I got a banger tomorrow because you know what I mean. They was doing they thug thizzle going back and forth, so I'll bang out another video on that one. That'll probably be the next bit of work coming out. But yeah, I'm just active again on YouTube, man. So slide over, man, and hit that subscription. Hit a couple of them likes on some of these good videos I've been getting out, man. And we're gonna stay away from that copyright, man. So y'all probably won't see a lot of clips on my channel anymore, but we're gonna stay active with this boxing work though.
Absolutely. John Manziel, respect, fellas. Good night. Appreciate you jumping on, man. Go on that website too, man. For sure. We got another comment in there?
No.
Oh yeah, Charlo. Yeah, we got another one, bro. I'm sorry. Charlo tried to use cheat gloves for the fight and got caught. Bro, I'm not getting into that, man. I don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. John, message us on the website, man, if you want to get into that a little bit more, because I have no clue what you're talking about. Shane, give me your social media, good brother.
Yeah, Charles, that's the zone money that you just put in there.
Hold on. $2 super chat. I appreciate you, brother. That's some of that zone money.
To jump on the channel.
Hey, man. We appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you, man. Shane, give me your social media, brother.
I'm saying the number 1, literally.
Yeah, exclusively on Instagram. Nothing else. You know what I mean? We try to get them to venture out.
That's a lie. G5jeftv.com
and G5jeftv.com.
TV.com. Yeah, the number 1 writer, baby.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And again, before we get up out of here, hold on. D-Hot said, great show, bro. Had a good time. Salute. Appreciate you, family.
Thank you.
And for the people, just before we get up out the door, like I said, if you're interested in writing for the channel, hit contact at g5jeftv.com. If you're interested in going to fights, covering fights for the channel, hit up media at g5jeftv.com. And y'all can find me everywhere: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, G5JeffTV. Of course, G5JeffTV.com. You know what I'm saying? And we just taking things to the next level. And I know we don't get a chance to really be on here all the time, all three of us.
Another super chat. Shout out to you, bro.
Oh man, Rocky Rodriguez, we appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you.
Really and truly, bro. The truth is, Jeff won $170. So,
I won $170 yesterday, man, off that draw, man. I should have put 100 on it. That's neither here nor there. I'd have won 1,700.
You would have to break me and Blunt off something.
Yeah, I'd have flew out to see Vlog on that for sure. He said, go look into that. The fight was almost canceled. I seen the report, bro. But I don't know the details. So send me something with the details, bro. But you know, we're gonna take it to the next level. Definitely subscribe to BoxingFirst Vlog, man. If you subscribe to me, you gotta subscribe to him. Follow us on social media and register with us on the website, man. But we got big things coming. So on behalf of BoxingFirst Vlog, VP Shane and your boy G5 Jeff TV, we are out.